the U.S. names the ISIS commanders it wants dead or alive. CNN now reporting the U.S. government has a secret list of the ISIS leaders greenlit for kill or capture missions. And number one on the deadly agenda, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, the leader of ISIS. Government sources say this came from months of intelligence work, this list, and is just the latest part of the U.S. effort to annihilate the terrorist group. I want to go right to Barbara Starr live at the Pentagon. Barbara, how did U.S. intelligence officials build this list, and will it reshape the coalition air campaign in any way?
Well, let's get to that air campaign question first, Jake. You know, you talk about it as a capture or kill list, but let's be clear. The U.S. isn't capturing anybody. The U.S. doesn't have troops on the ground. So fundamentally, this is a kill list. These are the top ISIS operatives. This list has been in the works, something that top officials have been very aware of for months. But now we're learning more details about it. By al-Baghdadi, the leader of ISIS, number one on the list. It's about 24 people. You'll recall the Pentagon, the military, has talked about killing some of the top leaders already. That's about a dozen or so people. But what they're doing is continuing to gather intelligence, add people to the list as other people come off the list from being killed in confirmed airstrikes. One of the key things about this list, we are told, is they're not just focusing on, you know, who we think they may want to get. People like Jihadi John, the British accented executioner who's been seen in so many of these violent beheading videos. Yep, they want to get him. But the list focuses fundamentally on the top leadership, the ones who, if they could be killed, might fundamentally degrade ISIS's operational capability. Now, however, another complication, as we've all reported and we've seen over the last several weeks, ISIS expanding to areas like Libya, Egypt, Yemen, Afghanistan, Pakistan. What about the ISIS leadership in those countries? Right now, the U.S. doesn't plan to expand its anti-ISIS war to these other countries, but they were going to keep watch very carefully because, again, they want to come back to the central question. Who is out there that, if they could target them, if they could kill that person, fundamentally would make ISIS a less strong organization? Jake?